second time this month. Customer relations are strained enough without shipments disappearing.
Your frustration is understandable, monsieur. In your position, I should demand a full investigation. Please, let me look into it. I will go talk to Monsieur de Saint-Maxent at once.
Most grateful, Monsieur Blanc. At least I know I can always rely on you.
Alright, so we are following Gerald now. And let's just say that Gerald will be our compatriot for the remainder of the game. And yeah, I don't want to really spoil too much, but let's just say that Aveline completely friend zones this guy throughout the entire game. I feel so bad for him. But at the same time, I don't, because through some of the cutscenes, he's kind of a douchebag. So, whatever. He's a nice guy. He's an okay character. But yeah, right now we're just following right now. I don't know what would happen if we got caught by him. I doubt he would attack us, it's kind of weird. I didn't get caught, obviously, but I'm just very curious as to what would happen if he did catch us. So yeah, let me continue with the rest of the collectibles here. I talked about the Persona specific ones, but there are also, I believe, 3 or 4 other ones. There are the diary pages, and they are your mother's diary pages. Jean is her name. Oh, one sec.
My boy, the cargo was stolen from this very ship. I have no more means of retrieving it than you do.
Oui, monsieur. That is indeed troubling. Well, what would you suggest, then?
I know this much. The devil had that gall to impersonate my dress and my signature. Can you imagine?
No, monsieur. Imagination has never been my, strong suit. If it's not too much trouble, may I look at your books?
My books? I'd interrogate the captain. If this crew takes bribes, I'd wager he's no less corruptible.
And I will double it with dice.
Are you the captain of this ship?
Si! Capitan Carlos Dominguez, at your service.
May we speak in private, Capitan?
Who am I to refuse such a comely creature? Come.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what happened with Monsieur de Saint-Maxent's shipment?
Why would you want to know? Bah! Don't you worry, my little Angel. The cargo found its way to the intended recipient. Let me pour you a cup. I dare you to tell me this isn't the best Madeira wine that ever graced your heavenly lips.
If you insist, Capitan.
I do. You will not find a better vintage in all of the New World.
I'm intrigued. Truly.
Alright, so we completely swindled that captain there. And sorry, I was continuing on with the collectibles here. There are the diary pages, which are pretty well, not a necessity, but you really want to get them. And then there are crocodile eggs. Yes, and I did say crocodile eggs. Those will be in the bayou. And then there will be mushrooms. And those mushrooms will be for the fourth collectible. Technically, they're one and the same. You can't have one without the other. But it's mushrooms, and then there are frantic, frenzied, sick people that you have to knock out and then administer the mushrooms to them. I think it's Bayou Fever, I believe, that those people get. And then there are side missions as well for each persona to go along with the collectibles. And then, yeah, I believe that's it. So right now we are just using Eagle Vision and locating stolen goods from her father's company here. And I'm just going to charm this guy. I'm going to lead him over with me. Or he'll just let me in, actually. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. I think Aveline has to undo one more of her buttons there just for him. No, I'm just kidding. And then, yeah, it's pretty straightforward for the rest of this. I think I'm going to cut out the commentary for the rest of this level, just because it is very easy and straightforward, and yeah, you don't really need me commentating. I'm not really gonna help you guys in any way. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you for sequence 2.
I am terribly grateful for your assistance, Mademoiselle de Grandpre. But how did you ever... Never mind. Just please, tell your father to expect a considerable discount for his trouble.
You may put your mind at ease, monsieur. The cargo will be delivered on time.
I dare say thanks are owed to Saint Nicolas.
Or perhaps a guardian angel, monsieur.
Ah, Aveline. I'm sure it is not your old father's company that draws you here. I will leave you both to your private business.
Aveline, the documents you found aboard the Rat Captain's ship, I recognize the name. Rafael Joaquin de Ferrer, a known enemy. I don't know what his business is here, but we can be sure it's more than a simple larceny.
How can I help?
One of Agate's servant contacts tells us that he will attend a social soiree at the governor's mansion this evening.
I'll have my best dress ready. Or my worst. Fear not, Gerald. I'll uncover his true purpose.
In the meantime, may I suggest that you, familiarize yourself with the governor's mansion? Perhaps discover a discreet way to enter?
Don't worry, Gerald. I will prepare well.
One more thing. There is a small house for sale near the governor's mansion. It would be ideal for a dressing chamber. If you wouldn't mind buying it.
Your wish is my command, Monsieur Blanc.
I'm just kidding with you guys. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. This part's kind of boring, so yeah. Some people you can charm, but they will be up on balconies or what have you. When you try and start charming them, so you really have to be diligent in trying to find ladders, because the lady persona can't do very much, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit later on, but what she can do, she can climb ladders. So you can climb ladders and jump from a rooftop to Chivo. First dressing chamber, 5 gamer score. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, you can jump down from up on top of roofs. So not only can you use ladders, but you can go around roofs. So if there is somebody on a second floor somewhere that you can charm, that shows a collectible, like a lady collectible, then you are not looking in the right place and you're trying to look around. You gotta search around the buildings to look for a ladder, and then you'll probably find the guy you're looking for. So keep that in mind, everybody. And right now we are trying to find we're trying to tail the butler. I chose the slave persona because I found that there is a little place you can jump up right behind the mansion. I don't know if you guys did it differently than I did with the lady persona, but slave persona definitely has you experiencing a lot more movement. You definitely go a lot faster, so it's easier for tails. And that, and even though the slave persona has a higher notoriety level than other personas, it will still help you quite immensely in this sequence. So I would stick with it. And let's just wait here.
Remember, we need these goods delivered to the south entrance just after sunset. Here, this will grant you access to the kitchen.
Alright, so here's where the game starts kicking off as far as the action. It was more just enjoying the story. And we have grabbed the key. We are ready to infiltrate the mansion. And I just cut to it right there, just to save you guys a bit of time. And in between there, you can definitely grab as many collectibles as you see on the map, and that'll definitely help you later on. For you really don't want to grab all the collectibles at once, because if you stop midway during collectibles, then it'll just kind of get boring as hell. And this is the way I found into the mansion. I used the tree and I climbed up. And if you guys are trying to nail the controls for this game, honestly, all you have to look at is Assassin's Creed 3. Seeing as it was released at the exact same time as it, there are no differences as far as the controls go. So that will immensely help you as far as Assassin's Creed, because I know they change controls for every game every year, so it can get kind of confusing. So just keep that in mind. So I found for this game, The guards that you face are extremely easy. They are. See, honestly, in the other Assassin's Creed games, they would have spotted me by then, but you have so much time to stealthily not kill every single enemy that you come across, even on rooftops when you aren't playing the main campaign. It's so easy, even like whistling and pulling people into corners after you've bladed them. It just makes it immensely easier. Anyways,
with the Spanish under our spell, the company man will at last have the power to fulfill our true purpose. And if you provide us the labor, we'll ensure the errors of Santo Domingo are not repeated here.
I will do all I can to smooth the handover of the colony, and your mission will have all the workers it needs, provided you make good on your promise. Labor is in tight supply as it is, and I must remain in power as governor. Were our arrangement ever detected...
My, Governor. I fear the air of conspiracy has gone to your head. We'll make good on our promise, so long as your end of the bargain is kept.
Everything is under control. You can count on me.
Bueno. Then I shall await to indulge in your delightful soirée. Tonight, I drink to the death of the Brotherhood.
Why?
You would sacrifice the good of the colony to a Templar conspiracy, Gouverneur. I should ask you why.
The Order is the future. The Templars will keep our colony French.
The Templars will keep the colony Templar. Why does the Ferrer want workers? Tell me his plans and redeem yourself.
I know nothing of his plans. I was to send him slaves and vagrants. The ones most likely to rise up against...
Against those who would oppose oppression and claim the lives that is owed them. Rest in peace, Gouverneur.
Le gouverneur est mort! Aux armes! Aux armes!
Alright, so before I finish off this sequence here, guys, I just want to tell you about the persona-specific ability that the assassin has, and this is mark and execute, basically. It's kind of the same thing that Splinter Cell has, where you just press left bumper and then you mark your guys you want to take out, and I think you can only take out up to 3, and you'll just do those right in a row, and that'll come in handy in a later mission.